I'm asking, whose fault is it? I say the world's. It's all of our fault for not loving our fellow man as our brothers. The other day I was sitting in a restaurant in a booth, not really listening to the conversation behind me. They spoke on everything just as we were doing. I guess some of their conversation prompted some of our conversation. Finally, they got to Haiti. She said, "Isn't it awful what happened to Haiti?" So my friends and myself just sat there, not really listening for the other lady's reply. But when she did reply, she said, "The people of Haiti caused it themselves." Again, we just sat there. My friend is white and I'm black. So she thought that she should have something to say to me after that lady said what she said. And this is what it was. She said, "Some people just don't understand." At that moment, I sat there thinking to myself, and in a place that I never am, speechless. Because the reason is, the real reason is, I don't know. And being a Christian, I try my best not to question God's laws, His reasoning. That would be like questioning my mother's death, or why my nephew died at 19, and why his brother didn't die, or why my mother loved my father even though he beat her, why some of my sisters don't and still don't see the abuse. Why has my sister-in-law been in a coma for 30 years? Why is that infant being sexually abused in her home by her father? Why, when the fires came to North Myrtle Beach, only some houses were burned? Why some people at my church move away when I reach to shake their hand? Why some addicts get sober and some suffer all their lives and die struggling? Why some addicts shine so bright in sobriety? Why so many dislike our president because of his skin color? Why some are poor? Why some are rich? It's just that simple. And if we knew the answers, I don't think those kinds of things would be happening. I know to comfort myself, I find this range of thought. They happen to teach us about the things we do wrong. And if we don't listen and heed God's words that are so brazen and bright before us, these types of things will continue to happen. Everywhere in our lives, He shows us the right way to treat others, the best way to feel, to bring peace to oneself. See, we don't have to speak hate. God hears our thoughts. He hears those whispers on the phone to some other hater. God hears through those selfish ways some have to deal with and cover up the hate. God hears the plots of those who won't forgive, the hating and hurting in slavery times. God hears the hate, be it black or white. And if we think we are getting away with covering up the hate, God hears it. He wants us to love each other. What we are seeing is for all of us. We are God's children, His fruit, His pasture, His growth, His love, His gift. And God knows. I believe as I stood on those corners of D.C., on those same corners passing me by, was the right way to live. The right way where those people who had jobs hustling and bustling trying to make a living. And on Sundays, as I stood there on those same corners where the Christians were going to church, I saw the right way to live, but I decided to live the wrong way. So as life sends the right of life past us each day, it's up to us if we refuse to take it in, try it out, give it a go. The symbols of right are right there. And sometimes God allows us to hit bottom, to wake us up. The fires, the storms, the earthquakes, the deaths, the struggle, the survival. Yes, the survival is what the lesson is all about. Our thinking through it. God knows what we think, what we feel, what we should get from his lessons, coming from the air, land, and sea. So I guess the phantoms and confusion is because we, you, me, decided God's way to live wasn't for you and me. Thank you.